probably told you all this story before, and I used to hear late Apostle Richard Hinton tell it, but there was a fella that was going to hire a limousine driver. He had a limousine service. He was going to hire some drivers. And the first fella came in, was the first candidate. He said, well, how well can you drive? He said, well, let me tell you something, boss. I can drive. I can take your limousine and travel at 50 miles an hour and come to within 1 foot of the edge of the cliff and not go over.
Right.
He said, really? About that time, the second one said, man, I can do better than that. I can drive your limousine at 60 miles an hour and come to 1 inch of the edge of the cliff and not go over. But at that time, the third fellow was grabbing his hat, walking around. He said, hey, where you going? He said, boss, I know what you're going to ask me. You're going to ask me if I can drive that limousine to the edge of the cliff. He said, yeah, the other city. He said, boss, I wouldn't be driving a limousine nowhere near the edge of a cliff. He said, you're hired.
All right.
And that's what God wants. God don't want to see how close to the edge you're going to get.
Right.
God wants you to stay away from the